Are the Okid Max the best AR glasses right now? AR glasses are smaller, neater, and more comfortable to use than VR glasses, and with the new updates, companies are now making a competitive product that users would actually prefer using compared to a standard monitor or TV. The Okid Max AR glasses are one of the most popular glasses of its type right now. Here's what we thought about using them. On first impression, it really does feel like you're looking at a cinema screen when you have the blackout cover on. Without the cover, it still produces a great display with it just being lighter. However, in a lighter room with the sun shining through it would be a problem seeing a clear image. The shaded cover really helps fix that, creating a darkened surrounding to the display and a much clearer image. Unlike other AR glasses where you can walk and view them, these are more suited for stationary viewing. They look a lot bulkier compared to other AR glasses, and they don't fold completely due to the larger frames as you can see. They definitely stand out when worn. There are other AR glasses on the market if you want a more subtle appearance. The Okid Max come with an impressive Micro-OLED display, which gives the illusion of showing a 215-inch Full HD 1080p screen with 50 degrees field of view, 120 Hz refresh rate, and 600 nits perceived brightness. The Micro-OLED display really is great to look at. But there is some blurring around the edges of the display. Not sure if that's just me, but when you try to focus, it still seems to get some blur around the edges. That might be because the glasses don't really fit around your head like a VR headset usually would. They have a straight fit, causing most of the screen to be clear, but with blurring at each side of the display, at least from my experience. The built-in toggle for focusing is actually quite unique. It's great for people who need to adjust vision, although depending on a person's sight, they still might need special lenses. If you do experience trouble focusing, you can get prescription lens add-ons to help with that. Having said that, the toggle is a useful feature, something that the X-Real 2 Pros don't have. Another issue I faced was with typing. You end up looking down to see the keyboard, as it can be hard to know where the keys are. Even if you can type without looking at the keys, I think it will still be tricky for most people to get used to. But on the plus side, the sound quality is surprisingly good with not much sound leakage. Due to the location of the speaker, the volume can reach pretty high levels, and you have buttons to adjust volume on the side. You can also adjust brightness with the toggle buttons, which show on display as well as screen distance. The sound does leak though. It sounds like a phone on low volume to someone on the outside. One of the main reasons for people choosing these glasses over others like the X-Real is for their fast frames per second rate at 120 Hz, which is excellent for gaming. You would need a decent machine to make use of the frame rate, and if you're using a portable gaming computer like the Steam Deck, not many would support it. However, the ASUS Ally would be an excellent fit, as that can run up to 120 frames per second. If you want to learn more about the ASUS, you can find our review video on the link here. You can also switch to 3D mode by holding the button on the side. The 3D viewing experience really is cool, as the glasses already feel very immersive. It's amazing that the creators at Okid have been able to create such an impressive illusion of a 215-inch screen right in front of you. It almost feels like you're sitting mid-row of a theater. But I don't think I would personally use these glasses for working, especially when working long hours on a laptop. Gaming and entertainment seem like the more likely use case, but when you have them on for longer than just 10 minutes, you can feel the center point heating up due to usage. You feel it right on the bridge of your nose. It's not hot enough to cause any issues, but at the same time it can feel like a strain when wearing for longer periods. The X-Real 2 Pros heat up on the side, which seems like a better alternative. I also wanted to talk about compatibility. These glasses use a USB-C to connect to devices, so the main issue is with iPhones. If you have an iPhone 14 or older, then you'd need an adapter to connect them. But you can get the Okid station to connect it too. It's got all your standard apps for entertainment, and it can last up to 5 hours on a